Hey everybody, Clawdeen and I'm here, and today I am so excited because I got Scaris! Oh my god, this is definitely my favorite line. They're all so pretty and, you know, just greatest fashion, so much detail, and they're just perfect. Oh my god, they're so, oh my god, I can't right now. I got all of them from Justice for $20 because they were 40% off, so just run to Justice, even if you have to go, even if you have to go by feet, just run to Justice, because they could have the Scaris dolls, and even if your Justice or any stores you go to don't have Scaris, I will be giving them away in different contests, which I will explain, you know, in one of their reviews. So I'm gonna start off with Clawdeen, my favorite ghoul, and this whole line, I'm so excited because it's all about her. I just really love the Scaris line more than any Monster High line, or any Monster High doll at all. You know, I just love this Scaris line. It's so exciting. Okay, sorry, gotta calm down. But oh my god. So, here is Clawdeen, and she is so pretty, and the box art is just perfect, and it says Scaris, and it has the Eiffel Terror, and oh my god. So here is her, book and everything, so I'll just explain that later. I hope this is a good review because I'm so excited. Might get things mixed up, but I'd really like to thank Shay Serrano, or Serrano, I don't know really how to pronounce that, but thank you so much for giving me the UPCs for this doll, so that way I could get it at Justice. Thank you so much, and thank you to all my friends and everyone who supported me in getting Scaris and everything. This is definitely my favorite line, and I really hope that every Monster High fan gets to enjoy Scaris because it's an amazing line. And I also ordered on Entertainment Earth the Cafe playset and the Roadster. That'll be coming in on Monday. So excited. So let's start off with Clawdeen. Okay. Whew, gotta calm down. Alright, so it says Clawdeen Wolf, daughter of the werewolf, and here's her beautiful box art. Oh my god, that's just gorge right there. And then it says Scaris City of Frights with the Eiffel Terror. And then we have all these webs. And look at all this detail, all the purple detail and everything. It's a mix of, not magenta, it's like lavender and a sort of neon purple going around the box. In a swirly web inspired, so it looks more monstrous, but yet it has that Parisian design looking thing. And then we have skulls with the, what is it? Getting so confused right now. Oh, the beret. Yeah, I know exactly what it is. I definitely love anything Paris, so this is definitely my favorite line. So in love right now. Alright, and you get a top view of everything too. I love the box design for Scaris. It's really cool. And on both sides we have the skulls with berets, and out on the back it says, the ghouls from Monster High are haunting to the City of Frights for an international fashion competition where the winner will become the apprentice to world-famous designer Madame Ghostier. It's the chance of an unlifetime, or is it? Follow the ghouls above and below the cobblestone streets as they cheer on old friends, make new ones, and discover not everything is always as it screams. So we have Skelita, Clawdeen, Rochelle, Jennifer, and Frankie. And it says Scaris City of Frights, and I gotta read this because this is exactly how I feel when I think of Scaris. So Clawdeen is my ghoul right here. That's my baby girl going out to Scaris. So it says Clawdeen Wolf, daughter of the werewolf, with her box art, and it says a wolf in sheep clothing, which is her saying, and it says visit us at Monster High for fun games and content. Now it is $34, but with the 40% off, it's only $20. So it says, oh my ghoul, I'm going to Scaris. Oh my ghoul, I'm going to Scaris. I have so much to do to get ready. Wish I could borrow Golia's brand talent for organization. What should I do first? What should I do last? What should I do next? A checklist. Definitely need a checklist. Sketchbook. Every fashion design I've ever created is in this book. It's like a security shroud, and not even Howleen will touch it without asking me first. It would be a disaster if I forgot. I wonder how much it would slow me down if I hold a sketchbook in one hand and pack with the other. Outfits. How many should I take? All of them? None of them? What if all my fashions are out of style? What if I'm so last week? What if I get laughed at? Maybe I should get a grip. I'm Clawdeen Wolf. I didn't just fall off the fashion hearse. I know what's in and what's out, and there's absolutely no monster unlive with a fiercer sense of fashion than me. So why am I suddenly so nervous then? Shoes, all of them. I'll go claw to toe with any monster over my taste in shoes. Confidence, maybe a half check. What do I do if I fail? Or even scarier thought, what do I do if I succeed? So definitely my favorite line. I can't wait to unbox her. Okay, so let's unbox her. And I'd like to point one thing out. It says Clawdeen Wolf on the top of the box and also on the bottom when you open it. And the box I want to show you. So we see the Eiffel Terror up here. Then we see Ghoulia's scooter. And we see Deuce on a scooter. Which, yes, he is in this line too. We see all these little places, these buildings, you know, for Scaris. And then we see Frankie Day at the Mall. And then we see Cleo Ghouls Rule. And who is that? Can't really see. I don't know who that is. And then we see this little gargoyle down here. Or, no, it used to be a gargoyle, but now it's a cat. I remember seeing on my friend's box it was a gargoyle, but now it's like a cat or a dog looking thing. And then we have Gerrit de Rock, which is Rochelle's boyfriend. So, I'm pretty sure that's him. Not positive, but I'm pretty sure it is. And now the beautiful Scaris Clawdeen. She is so pretty. The hair and everything, just amazing. Clawsome doll right here. So, I'd like to start off with her little journal. I think it's her fashion journal because it says Designs by Clawdeen Wolf. And we can see the 2 crescent moons. And then it shows a picture of Clawdeen, Howleen, and Claude on top. Let's take a look in here. I don't really want to read this, so you could just pause it because, you know, it's a long thing. I don't want to take up like 20 minutes of a review, so. Then we have chains with her claw hearts. Well, her hearts with the sign of hers. So here are different things that I guess inspire her. I'd have to read that to find out, but it's cute. Then here are all the designs that she does for her friends. So this is Laguna's design, and they did make a fashion pack of it. I think it's really cute that she does this, and I love this journal, you know, how it gives her inspiration. It's pretty inspirational, to be honest. Here's Abby's dress, and it shows you, like, what inspired her to do that. And then it has Draculaura with different bows and, you know, all these little things that she put to the side that inspired her. And then we have Spectre's dress also over there. And then the rest of her little journal. And it says, 1, am going to Scaris. I am going to Scaris. So it's pretty amazing. And then on the back we see Clawdeen, which is really pretty. And it says Clawdeen down here, signature. And I think it's really cute. That's a really pretty drawing of her, and all the color and everything. It's just perfect. Beautiful. Okay, next we're going to do her luggage, or her suitcase. And I don't know how I should do this. A little confused. Okay, so it's basically a light lavender purple color. And then up here we have, like, it's supposed to be, like, fur. It's not. Looks like it, though. And then we see, her name tag. That's supposed to be her name tag. And then a chain to hold her name tag. And then we have these studs going all around. Some zippers. My camera's about to die. Please don't die on me now. And then we have fur down here. More studs, more studs. Lots and tons of detail. On the back we have leopard prints. It's so detailed. It's really cool. And this, I'm pretty sure it goes up and down. Not positive, but it does have wheels where it can move. It says MH on the wheels. And then we see Bowser looking spike things. And it does open. And you can fit about an outfit in here. Like 1 or 2 outfits. Maybe some accessories and stuff. Her comb. And her black stand. And then her shoes are a golden. It's a rubbery golden. And the back have, I think it's supposed to be inspired by a spine, but being it's Clawdeen, don't really know. But it's perfect. I love those heels. They're slaying in Scaris. So, more studs on the shoes, and different designs. It looks like fur to me, at least. That's what I think it looks like. And, you know, different designs all over the shoe. And then on the bottom, not really anything on the bottom. A little shaky because I'm pretty excited. So, her skirt, which is, I think it's attached to the dress. I'm pretty sure it is. So it's basically a dress. It has lace on the bottom. Black lace. And then this, under, let's go like this. Under here, we have this Scaris design with the hexagons, as I like to call them, and then skullettes and paw prints. And then under, or above that, is a transparent type fabric with golden leopard prints. And then she has this amazing belt. I think this is a really cool belt, really cute, with all these crescents going down. And I think it's 3 of them all attached. And there's the buckle for the belts. And it has different holes for the belts, and it's very detailed, very nice. And then her book, which does open, but it doesn't really have any pages. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a paw print inside. And it's the same book as that. All the details and everything still on there. And her bracelet. Different studs, and it's 4 of them, and they get larger as you go up. And then nothing on there. I thought there was, but guess not. And then as you can see, the top of the dress is the same as under this layer of the dress, and it's the hexagons with the paw prints. And then up here we have trim, black trim, and then the Parisian styled straps. And then she has a fur. Oh, just goes up like that. And then her hair is really a nice quality. It's very nice. It might look a little messy, but it's really nice. So it's basically just purple and brown, which I think is really cute. And then the style, you have 3 twists right here, and then they go down. It's like that. And then there's also one under here that comes from up there. It's really nice. And her makeup is a sort of a hot pink, yet a light pink. It's very pretty. And then a shimmery silver type color with some pink on the crease, with her beautiful auburn eyes. And then she has the Eiffel Terror, or that's basically just the Eiffel Tower right there. It's not really that we see in the background, but it's literally the Eiffel Tower, if it would focus. Alright, whatever, you know what I mean. And then over here we have the her Ghouls Rule earrings in gold. And my camera's still about to die. So, yep, that's the beautiful, amazing, clawsome, fantastic, elegant, perfect Scaris Clawdeen Wolf. And I hope you really liked the review. And please share this with all your friends, because I really want my Scaris reviews to get a lot of views. Because, you know, I just love this line so much. So, you know, really appreciate it. So thanks for watching, and be on the lookout for my Scaris Next Top Monster contest. I don't really know the name for it yet, but that's basically it. And also a drawing contest on my Scaris artwork page on Facebook. So yeah, be on the lookout for those. Later!